Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are going to take a look today at the T-34-85M premium tank. I did buy this. I'm going to try to have this video up hopefully before the sale ends, but I'm just super busy. So this is going to be, I woke up in the morning, it's about, well, I woke up about an hour ago, answered some comments on YouTube, and then am, getting ready to do this review. It's about 10:30 right now, but then I got to get out of here and get to work. So I'm going to get this thing up and posted. What's going to happen over the next couple days, we are going to look at all of these tanks as much as possible. Today we're going to be skipping the BTSV. I'm sorry, tomorrow. I'm going to work on a review for the ISU 122S tomorrow. This is a great premium tank. Definitely, if you're holding out for any of them and you like the tank destroyers from the Soviet line, this is a must-have. It's not like the 122-44 at all. It plays much more like the SU-152, but we'll get to that tomorrow. And I'm just going to try to stay ahead of all of these because I have all of these tanks except for the WZ-111 and the IS-3A. So, and there's really, I think this is the first time they've offered this, I believe, as far as premium. So, there's no way I could have it anyway, but I'm not going to spend $60. I don't have $60 to spend on it. So it looks like a cool tank. I think it's an auto loader, but I don't have the funds to do it. So this guy is going to get skipped. The 111 is going to get skipped. I really don't know much about the 111 aside from it looks pretty cool. But every other tank I'm going to try to do coverage of. So let's go ahead and get started on the T-34-85M. See you in the garage. All right, folks, so here we are. Here is the T-34-85M. It looks suspiciously like a regular old T-34-85. Back's a little bit different. My understanding is the idea behind this tank is that they buffed the frontal armor and nerfed the rear armor. Still, it's not a whole ton of armor. We have 75 hull armor on the front, pretty nicely angled, but still, it's not going to do much to stop a lot of stuff. You will bounce some shots off the front of that. 90 on the front of the turret, which is the same as the T-34-85. Back and sides are definitely softer. 45s on the turret, 75 on the side of the tank, 52. You could do some mild angling, but I'm not going to trust this tank to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Like super protective or super protected. One of the things I've heard is that it is a little bit slower. I was comparing it before to the Type 58. People are saying it's a little bit slower than that. We are going to boost it up with some premium fuel and that kind of stuff. I have to get this thing outfitted, and I don't have a crew for it yet. One of the good/bad things about this tank as far as premium training goes, well, your crew is a 5-man crew, so you're going to need to have 5 players from a T-34-85. Now, I have a bunch of crews available, but unfortunately, like if I look at the Rudy, I can't use the Rudy crew because, well, Zarzik, or Zarek, he isn't going to go into this tank. He won't go into T-34-85M. And so I will have to pull, like I have this F-30 crew that has a full complement of guys that are capable of running T-34-85 / any of these medium tanks. So we'll run this guy. We'll send all these guys back to the barracks, except for our specifically trained on the F-30 radio operator. He'll stay in the tank. And we're going to go over to our T-34-85M. We're going to pop this crew in. This is my T-54 crew, getting plenty of training, but you will always have to provide, if you're dealing with the higher tier tanks like the KV-13, I believe the T-43, definitely the T-44, T-54, Object 104 or Object 140, Type 62A. Those tanks are all going to have 4-man crews, so you're going to have to provide a radio operator. And unfortunately, this guy, he has brothers in arms. In fact, we're going to change that right now because this guy will probably, I got to think about this. He might end up with brothers in arms again, but I feel like it's kind of out of place right now, so we're going to change that. We're going to go in. Anyway, I'll do this and we'll get back. All right, I went with camo. I know it's probably silly, but a lot of my guys on this tank have camo, so, that'll improve my invisibility. Though this tank is not known for its good camo. Whatever. So, yeah, I'm excited to try this. You can see the back is a little bit different than their standard T-34-85. That's the back of the T-34-85 right there on the Rudy. It's different. Pretty cool looking, though. And so one of the things that, you could like or not like about this tank It has a pretty low penetration gun with 126. My first impression was, oh, it's the same gun that is on the Type 58, which is the Chinese, you know, this guy. Boop. Not quite. This guy actually has 128 pen. He's better in every stat. And these little numbers probably are going to make a pretty large difference, okay? I've learned that with these guns, the slightest little deviations make a huge difference. And case in point, our Martyr 38T, which is right here, and I know this has nothing to do with medium tanks, but the two guns on the Martyr 38T, you've got a 75 Pack 40 version 2, which is 110 penetration and 108 average. Look, they're exactly the same, right? You think, oh, these are going to be almost exactly the same. The rate of fire on this is 17.65. The rate of fire on the better gun is 18.75. That little difference makes a huge difference in the way this tank handles. I hated the Martyr 38T until I got the best gun. As soon as I got the best gun, it became a completely different tank destroyer. Also, if we look here, the dispersion on this is 0.38. The dispersion on this is 0.35. Doesn't sound like much, but it's huge. So let's take a look at here's what I'm getting at. We're going to look at the comparison between this gun, 126 penetration, Type 58, 128 penetration. Damage is the same at 160, so let's look at the next stat. 42 dispersion, 0.42. 0.38 dispersion. This gun's going to be a lot more accurate, okay? Aim time 2.5, Type 58. Aim point 2.3. Those are going to be big differences. This tank is not going to be as good as the Type 58. And those little numbers add up to be a big difference. So I was hoping that this would have a little bit better whatever than the Type 58, or at least the same. You know, obviously you don't want it to be better because it's a premium tank, but I want it to be able to survive easily. And so the other thing too is that Type 58 has a top speed of 55 with a 520 horsepower engine upgraded. This guy's, there's no upgrade, so 53, 500 horsepower. I've heard that it's pretty sluggish on the field once again compared to some of the other T-34-85 models. So we're going to upgrade that a little bit. But anyway, I'm looking forward to running this tank. It looks like it's going to be pretty fun. Let's go ahead and get into battle, and I'm going to get this set up and we'll jump into battle. All right, Mon, she's ready to go. I've got the camouflage. I went with the enhanced gun laying drive, the gun rammer, and our improved ventilation. So I think Black Chicken uses coated optics, but I didn't have any available, and I'm trying to save money. So $500,000, I don't need it right now. So all right, we are going to get ready to run here. Colonel Tiny might be coming in with me, so hopefully he'll join up. You know, it's funny because Black Chicken does so well in his, and I feel like, yeah, say hi to everybody, Mater.
Hi, everybody.
What's your name?
Yeah.
Are you my little mate?
Yeah.
Little mate. Oh yeah, look at these. I guess we have a good chance to win this one. Apparently, I'm gonna go left. I think part of it is I haven't found the rhythm with this tank. I get a little too aggressive with it. Like I said, I've had one or two good battles with it, but in general, I feel like I just get crushed. You can't pen the OI. Gosh, I couldn't even pen. I ran into a Panther Tier 7. I guess is that Panther? That's just the regular old Panther. Couldn't penetrate his hull. I just kept bouncing shots off the front of his tank. I'm like, underneath, trying to get some penetrations and just no go, you know. The gun is not very accurate either. Unlike I feel like the Chinese Type 58 gun is almost like a laser cannon when you compare it to this. And that gun is not super accurate, but it's way more accurate than this gun. I gotta say, this gun is really inaccurate. It's not good. So, like the damage it does though. Like the wish the reload time was a little faster. That would help definitely. What is this MT-25 doing? See, you get these guys that get out there and act like monkeys. See how long it takes to aim? I just can't get the aim down. Or the penetration, huh? Hey, M4 improved. It's an interesting maneuver. Oops, sorry, PZFL. We're gonna push these guys. We gotta get moving on this. He's got a faster rate of fire than I do. Crap, somebody got him. Of course, being the first out there, I got clobbered. Oh, what's this guy doing? Bumper jumper. Oh, sorry. Kill all of you. I'll kill you all. I need to get to cover. Get to cover. Get to cover. Yeah, this thing is slow. I mean, it's hard for sure. It's not an easy tank to drive. It's slow. I knew he was there. I knew it. There we go. Now we're starting to get this a little better. There's an OI down there on the bridge, so this, you can't really... Wow. Gotta watch that artillery. He's aiming at me, so I'm gonna snuggle in here a little bit and get a little disappeared. Yeah, look at that. This guy's trying to get me. Gonna wait for a minute. Shoot. There he is. There, birdie jerky. Was that him? Somebody, look at that. They're totally aiming at me. My loader's dead. That's why it's taking so long to reload. I'm like, what the heck? Reload. Time to kill this artillery. So we finally got a team that did some good. That was fun. I feel like that's how this tank should be playing, you know? Really. Now I feel like I do get moduled a lot with this tank. Look, he's looking right at me, isn't he? No, okay, good. I'm gonna need a gold to get through the front of his tank. Just in time. Where is this artillery at? You know he's got me spotted. Yeah, so the things I don't like about this tank, definitely that all those little numbers that I talked about, they're not big numbers, but they're big enough that they make a difference. And it seems like this tank does get moduled quite a bit. I've already gone through both my repair kit and my health kit, and I am still missing a loader. Boom. Good, nice. Well, that was a hard one battle. I'll tell you what, man. But I'll take that. I'll be second highest scorer on the team. To the next to the specialty tank professional from YOLO. Can't beat him, but we can do some beating. So, yay! I got a good battle for my channel. Let's do one more. I really want this to be a short video. I don't want it to be, 4 hours long. So let's get this next battle up and going, and then we will be out of here. So probably, I'm imagining the next battle will not be so good, but maybe it will. Let's go. I have not been in Redshire. This is because I haven't played the game in a long time. Plus, when I play the lower tiers with my kids or whatever, I end up just seeing the same, Ruinberg, and then Himmelsdorf, and then Winter Ruinberg, and then Winter Himmelsdorf, and then Ruinberg, and then Himmelsdorf, and then Winter Ruinberg, and then... So some of these maps at these quote-unquote higher tiers I haven't seen for a while. But here we are. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. How come... Yeah, look, they got a whole bunch of heavy tanks, and we got tank destroyers. Nice. Play it smart, boys, because that's all we got. That's all we got. That's all we's got. So this is probably going to be a pretty big upset. I have a feeling we're just going to get crushed. Maybe. The Russian TDs can tear those heavies up, but we're not going to be able to hold any choke points. So... Well, but we have a Churchill 7, thankfully. Actually, I kind of like the Churchill 7. I hated the BP, though. It's interesting. Well, is it interesting? Or is it boring? Let's see what we can snipe. There's a Cromie. Doing the same thing we were doing, kind of holding the hill area. There's a Scouty Pants. I would imagine I'll be spotted momentarily. Now I am, for sure. Get down. Why are you getting so big? Because you grow up. We all grow up, matey. Look where our heavies went. What are these guys doing over here? Oh. Just let them have that side. Okay, well, we'll let these guys push through and we'll kind of try to get a flanking action on them. I'm getting too aggressive again. We got to do something, though. I mean, this is just not good. They all push through. Look at all of them over there. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, we're too spread out, and they're too... Ah, Chaffee found me. E-25 is going to own me. Oh, and he racked me. Perfect. Oh, well, I'm just going to let it go. I'm not even going to waste the money because the guy's going to... Whatever. I pushed too far. I shouldn't have pushed out. At least now we know where they all are. But that's a worthless... Yeah, that's a bad maneuver. So, well, we got one good, one bad. So, anyway, I played that like poopy. So what you saw here was what I've been running into with this tank. And it's not... It's. I mean, our team is going to get decimated because we kind of got screwed on the loadout, and our heavies went to the wrong position and just everything went wrong. But I played it bad too, and that is not the tank's fault. That's my fault, and it's just a matter of trying to get used to the tank, and it's not a tank that I feel comfortable with yet. So last battle was great. This battle wasn't so good. We'll do one more because that was too short. I feel like we need to get one more good battle. Hopefully, it'll be a better one. All right, so we're gonna last battle. Whatever happens, happens. We do have lots of artillery on the other team, so probably we're gonna be getting clobbered by that as usual, as per usual. Be more specific. Everybody's saying Jap line. It's I've said it too. I realize it's offensive to Japanese people. No, it's a slang term used in World War II to insult Japanese people, but people just don't get it. And I don't think it's ever meant that way, but obviously we have strong relations with Japanese. Though I hear from my Japanese friends that there's still some angst towards us with the older generation. My friend Tim is a programmer for Highland Software, and he's actually their liaison. He spends about a month, every other month there. So he lives in America for a month and lives in Japan for a month. And his folks still live in Japan. He's like, yeah, there's still, some angst. Straighten this up, please, P. I like the positions on the other side better. That guy in the T-34-85 is getting way too aggressive. Why would he do that? Well, he's going to die. Then he's going to yell at everybody and say, noobs. This puts me out precariously. Oh. Say that between the VK and the T-34-85, the VK's got the rate of fire. This guy, once again, he should not have pushed out there all by himself. That was a bad maneuver on his part. I don't like going this way, so I want to help the dude, but it's a nice hit. Already got him. Didn't do any damage though, just kind of pecked him. We've got the middle completely open now. Go back and try to defend. The hard part is, you know, the penetration that's on this tank. It's a little rough because you can't even really penetrate, you know, the front of a tank destroyer. It's kind of. There he is. Knew he'd be on the move. Got totally missed. E-25s keep owning me today. And the aim time, of course, you can't fire at all when you're on the move, and that's one of the things that people were complaining about online about this tank. They're like, yeah, it's really hard to hit things when you're mobile. Try to keep this guy spotted, though. Yep, and I missed again. Not good. You know the Artie's going to be coming down. Come on, guys. Shoot him. Nope, I'm on my own. I have no support whatsoever. So I'm just going to change positions. Huh, Ryan? T-34-85M. It's okay. I can't even pen the front of an E-25, which is pretty sad. Oh, the Rudy, for sure. Man, that guy's going to get killed. Dang it. Oh, yeah, Rudy is more mobile. This tank is not very mobile at all. It's a heavy-duty tank. I can't... I wonder... Look, I have not hit this guy a single time. He's got, like, magical RNG protection. You just kill that dude? That's gold ammo. Bounced off the front. And sure enough, as predicted, that dude's dead. Hopefully our guys are doing well in the city. It looks like they're doing pretty good. Let's see if we can help with this T-50. I'm just going to leave the E-25. Gonna run out of gold ammo. Gotta use the gold ammo on the E-25. You know you got a problem. See if I can spot this dude. Nope, no dice. Our heavies. I said, who's got bazzals? I said our heavies. Try to help out with these heavies. They've killed our... There we go. Got to try to kill this AT-8. Which way is he headed? My way? He was headed our way. Nice. Good job getting the E-25. E-25. I'm going to rush across the field because I'm stupid. What do we got out there? We still have a pretty big tank destroyer somewhere out here. We got the artilleries and that 3002. So I haven't done much of anything in this battle, but whatever. It's better than getting clobbered in the first 2 minutes, so just have to play it reserved, I guess. That's probably the biggest thing, right? Oh, man. Look at these guys. What are the KV-85 and the E-25 doing? Guys. Seriously. Sturmery Mill. Yeah, I want him to hide. That's good. Oh my god. Those guys they sat there the entire battle and then let the artillery get overrun. What were they doing? You guys. That has got to be some of the worst tanking I have ever seen. Did you guys watch the map? If you didn't, go back, rewind the video, watch the map. That is freaking hilarious. Those guys sat there the entire battle and did nothing. They did nothing. They had no targets because nobody came over the crest. And then when the enemy finally arrived, they had moved out of position and they didn't even hit the guy. And they let him kill both the artillery. That was the worst tanking I have ever seen in my life. If there's one upside to this video, at least you got to see that. I have to get myself together. I'll be back. I did not do great. I definitely didn't do great. These guys had to be doing something because look, one of them was a KV-85. He's got, he did some damage. We're in the E-25s. Where are they? That guy was the top scorer. That was the guy that was with me. Yeah, this guy, I scored more than him. Okay, so neither of them did what their tank should have done. The KV-85, okay, we'll forgive him because the tank sucks, but that was like the worst. That was the worst tank mistakes I've ever seen in my life. Like, talk about having no clue on how to play this game. Oh my gosh. Oh, all right. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do like this tank, but it's going to take me a while to get used to it for sure. And that was with a great crew, and I've got it, kind of decked out with fuel and all that stuff. So it's not the Type 58 by any stretch. It's an okay money maker. I mean, you saw there, I'm over 4 million credits. I was under before, so but I've made, some money in these two battles. I made, well, not much in that one. Not much in that one either, really. Jeez. There's a good one. I don't know. What happened to the good one that I had? There it is. That's this one. But didn't we win one? I thought we won one. Yeah, there we go. 35,000. So what? Like, probably grossed about 45,000 in two battles. It's not horrible. If you're like me. For somebody that's a better player, like Hilromus or something like that, and Black Chicken, it's probably terrible. But I make almost as much money. I've been making almost as much money in the F-30, so it's not too good. But it's an okay tank. It's not. It's right up the middle as far as being blah. It's kind of a medium. It's really a downgraded T-34-85 with a little bit better armor is really what it is, or a Rudy. I mean, it's if you're looking at a comparison, it's not the Type 58. I love my Type 58. This tank is so much faster feeling. Even though the stats are close, the tank handles. In reality, it handles a lot better. So, anyway, but it is a cool tank. I'm glad I got it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great night, guys. Be sure to subscribe. I will see you. It won't be tomorrow. I'll have just a generic video tomorrow. And I also have some farming stuff I have to upload. But I will also, and spin tires. Oh my gosh, I got a bunch of those. So, anyway. But I'll be trying to cover every day a little bit of each tank, and I'm probably going to start recording in the evenings when I can because this morning stuff sucks. The teams are terrible during the day. So anyway, I will see you guys on the battlefield and in the streams and in the river and whatever. Bye.